Hello everyone, Arindam here, and this video will be my last video on the island map. So I want this video to be a farewell and a tribute to my favorite map in Ark Survival Evolved, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you an in-depth tour of my base on this map. So my base started from this location. Well, before I start that, I will give you a tour of my base. I'll show you the color combinations I used and why I used them. I'll give you why I chose to make the design like that, and I will show you what are the different creatures I have tamed and why I have tamed them. Okay, so let's begin. So my base started exactly from this pillar or foundation, or rather ceiling. Okay, wait. It started from this foundation and it moved like that. So first things first, I'll show you my navy. So I had this plan that I would go like this and make a nice balcony like this over and under so that I can see my naval fleet. I have my first taming Dino, that is my Ichthyosaurus. I used it for getting the artifacts from both the caves as well as hunting for underwater loot drops. I also have my first Basilo that I used a bit of times and well did not perform as well as I thought. Then I tamed a perfect 150 Basilo and that helped me a lot for the east underwater cave. Eventually my Basilo was too slow and I was having difficulty killing Alpha Mosasaurs with it. You know, every time I had to kill Alpha Mosasaur, I had to hit it a couple of times, go over water, let it heal and come back. So I decided to tame a Plesiosaur. Now I could have tamed a Mosasaur, but I felt that the Plesiosaur is faster, more maneuverable and has better stamina. And besides, the Mosasaur is, you know, very difficult to tame. I mean, it takes a lot of time and a lot of narcotics. I don't want that. So I use my Plesiosaurs mostly for hunting alpha predators as well as clearing the underwater cave along with my Basilo. Now my underwater section, I have made something like this, and I have put pillars on every single ceiling to make sure that only coelacanths and at maximum mega piranha can come inside my base, and that will not be a problem for me. Everything else will just get blocked by the pillars. And so the reason why I chose the design for my stairs like this is because I am from a place in Calcutta in India, and we have these ghats where we have stairs going inside the water like this, and I took inspiration from that design. Anyway, so I have one door going deep inside my underwater base and one door going outside. And if I were to go inside, I have kept multiple such stairs inside and going to inside and outside. These stairs also act as a way for my baryonyx and other marine reptiles or well marine animals to come from outside, go over here, travel here and then go back. Obviously this will also be a way for the occasional raptor to somehow swim and get inside, but that's not a problem. My Plesiosaurs can take care of it. And now you can see that my electricity is like this. I have used flexible wires wherever possible to ensure that my connections can be perfectly aligned to my flooring, and obviously I have some light. And from here you can see how my underwater base looks like. Well, by the way, I forgot. You can see where my base is. It's in this location. It is exactly above the east underwater cave, that is the Caverns of Lost Hope. The reason I chose this place is because it is, in my opinion, the best place you can build on Ark in the island map. It is centrally located to everything. All the resource spawns are close by, and you know, it's just the best place. You know, the worst thing that can happen is an Alpha Raptor might come crawling to your base. There are no other dangerous predators. It is close to the mountain, so I can get crystal, obsidian and metal. I have abundance of stone, and wood and thatch and fiber from these places, and it is also close to a base, and it is very close to you know, I forgot, those resource caves, and those resource caves contain a ton of silica pearls and oil. And yeah, that's it. And this is, by the way, my raft. This is a taming raft that I use for taming any creature up to the size of a rex. So I have tamed my tech rexes, my Uranus, and many of my other large dinos using this taming raft strategy. Now let me... Yes, so it's like this. I have an alternate way, just so if I have to come from that side, and these are the two ways. Obviously I think I tamed a dire bear using this method, and that thing kind of damaged a bit before going inside. Well, no, it was not a dire bear, it was the rex. I forgot, the dire bear I tamed in the redwoods. Anyway, so these are double doors, and I use the double doors because they give me more space to attack, even though they have the same hitbox as the single doors. And I use more, and I tame mostly the large carnivores using this. And these are my two watchtowers. I use this watchtower to spot for Sarcosuchus and Titanoboa coming to this side, and occasionally snipe them. And I use that watchtower mostly for raptors. As you can see, this is my Megalosaurus, and I must say I am very lucky that I got this guy. Now, I got this guy from the lava cave. If you have seen my lava cave video, the spelunking video, you will find that I have set a trap at the very beginning, and that trap was used to trap this Megalosaurus, this guy. Well, strangely though, I have not used it much, so it is leveling up continuously and I am not doing anything about it. This is my stamina train Pteranodon. Every single point put into stamina, and well, we'll go into these details later on. Now, this is kind of like my personal home with my own balcony, like this. And I really like the way the triangle foundations are. It gives me a lot of artistic freedom, and I decided that I can have as much light as I can by using greenhouse doors and greenhouse windows. So this trophy I got from I think completing Beta Ascension. I don't remember, I think it was Beta Ascension. And here I keep all of my blueprints, and here I keep some of the spare gear, mostly Ascendant quality gear that I have farmed from the caves as well as the underwater loot drops. The top is where I keep my real trophies. Yeah, top is the real centerpiece. The 3 flags for the Megapithecus, Brood Mother, and the dragon, along with all 10 trophies. Yes, all 10 of them, and I have colored them to make sure these represent Brood Mother, this entire side represent the Brood Mother, the blue side represents the Megapithecus, and obviously the red represents the dragon. Yes, this is Gamma, Beta, and Alpha. Again, we have Gamma, Beta, and obviously red is Alpha. Same, this will be Gamma, this will be Beta, and finally the top one will be Alpha. I had to use tech suit just to climb up there. And these are the different artifacts. Okay, I think this one is the Devourer, I remember, I think. Devourer. This will be Pack, and this will be, I think, Brute. Next up, this will be the infamous Skylord, which thankfully I got, and Artifact of the Storm from the Snow Cave. This will be Artifact of the Cunning. I forgot from which cave. Artifact of the Cunning. Oh wait, Artifact of the Cunning was from Caverns of Lost Faith. And this will be the Artifact of the Immune. from the swamp cave. These are the we have clever, we have hunter, and we have massive. Yes. So you can see my design. I wanted a greenhouse design for my artifacts so that at night it gives a very good glow to the entire building, and I can see the glow from a long distance. Again, I have a balcony on this side with some amount of light. Now this is my greenhouse. So my greenhouse is 4 by 3 dimension, and I have my advanced crops on 4 sides. These two are tinto berries. In this line, 5 of them are narco berries, and the last one is a steam berry. Similarly, I have 2 steam berries here, and these 2 are mejo berries, then tinto, azul, and amar. And at the very middle, I have a plant species X, which does nothing really, and I have my 2 beetles. Both of the beetles I got from the lava cave. Sorry, not the lava cave, the dead island cave. What time is it? Oh, it's going to be night, so well, there you can see my Alpha Rex trophy, and these are angler gels burning, and well, my bed, cooking pot, and here I'll let you see my resources. So I have colored the resources based on the color they have. So wood is forest or dark green, thatch is light green, stone is brown, flint is orange, metal is black, metal is slate, obsidian black, crystal white, fiber is olive, hide is red, and this is pelt, wool, and hair. Okay, let me see from the beginning. Wood, thatch, stone, flint, metal, obsidian, crystal. Okay, you can hide. This contains all of the other hide-like things like pelt, wool, and hair. Though this time I have not bothered taming obis. This is keratin and keratin. And obviously, I have taken the color to be exactly like the colors it should be. So this will be brick, and these 3 are the marine resources. Hence, the base is the main part of the color is blue, and the bottom part represents the actual color. So gasoline is red, hence I made this thing red. The silica pearls, so it's white, and black pearl and element, and all of the special things are here. Angler gels are not actually needed for this, so this is mostly the special element varieties. Now comes the combination minerals. So spark powder is made from flint and stone. So flint is orange and stone is brown. Hence I have made the 2 colors like this, and their combination produces the color for tangerine, which is the color of spark powder. So this is tangerine. Charcoal is created by burning wood. So wood is forest, and the color of charcoal is slate, hence this color. Gunpowder is made from spark powder as well as charcoal, and hence we have the color combinations of both of them like this. Well, actually it doesn't have any more gunpowder. I have kept spare cementing paste. Cementing paste is made from chitin as well as stone. So chitin is brick and stone is brown, hence the color. Seeds are from plants, hence it is green. Some of the seeds have various colors, so I have one with white, one with orange, and it has also my previously boss fight Therizinosaurus saddles, the primitive saddles. Fertilizer is mostly brown black in color, and it is used for plants, hence this color combination. Dyes, I have made them as colorful as I possibly can. Wait. So this is the dice. Next, you can see this is the jugs will look more like the color of the Red Cross. So we have black, white and red for the jugs. Saddles and skins, I have just given them whatever colors I could find. These are mostly all the saddles I generally use. Skins, you can see. Wait. Next we have 4 magenta color things. These are items that I will use. So I have dark blue is weapon. Wait, let me change my graphic setting a bit. It is cutting slightly. Epic is causing too much problems. I can do this. I mean, it will look horrible, but still. Suddenly the frame rate is much better now. So we have 4 magenta colors, and navy is for weapons, and since these two are related, dark blue and light blue, I have made them. Light blue is for ammo, tools, armor, and next one is the building materials. Last two are the special one. First is the trophy. All the things that I collect by killing others, and some spare things. Especially tough is getting these things. And well, this is the survivor trophy for the Alpha Ascension. And finally, my personal belongings in my own theme color, that is blue, white and black. These are my personal belongings I use most of the time. If you have seen my previous videos, you will know that I had used this and this shotgun. Yes, this is the shotgun I use a lot. And this is in the Alpha Ascension video, my Uranus died and I collected the saddle. Here's that saddle. And this is my Ascendant Therizinosaurus, my 19th Therizinosaurus that died during the Beta Dragon fight. And its saddle, like I said, I farmed it from, well, I got it from the East Underwater Cave. It took a lot of time and a lot of patience to collect resources for this, and make 19 saddles, but it had to be done. And because of how high the resource requirements are, I had to use the tech replicator to craft 3-4 at a time. It was difficult and well, laborious. Anyway, now I have 2 cryofridges. The first one is used for generic dinos. As you can see, some of these Therizinosaurus are my initial generation as well as my first couple of generations that I had eventually bred to make a perfect mating pair. And my initial Uranus these 2 Uranus I had used only for eggs, getting the extraordinary kibble, and my initial Rexes. So this is only for boss dinos, as you can see, and I have some of my spare Therizinosaurus ready just in case I need it. Next we have the crafting. We have my smithy, my initial set of refining forges which I right now use only for making oil, fabricator, and my mortar and pestle, my industrial forge, chemistry bench containing all of my gunpowder. Yes, I have kept it from here, and my industrial cooker. The industrial cooker, as you can see, I have sap, stimulant and fiber. This combination is because I am going to put a couple of more reagents to it, and I am going to make sweet veggie cakes. The sweet veggie cakes that I used for my boss fights and ascension. This is my tech replicator where I crafted all those saddles, and you can see I still have a lot of resources, hide, wood and all, and my special vaults. Yes, these are all the special skins that I got from defeating the bosses and ascension. This along with especially, this one is special. Have a glance through it. Yes, as you can see, this one is really special. So the reason why it's special, I will show you. So in all of my videos, I had said one thing, that I had farmed the snow cave and I have farmed alpha predators and used the 4x XP boost from the dossiers to, you know, max level my dinos. Now you want to know how? Let me show you my proof. Ta-da! I have the perfect explorer achievement. I have collected every single note and every single dossier. There is nothing missing in the island. Everything. And at each 10% increment of collecting the documents, you get specialist rewards like bone costumes. Like I have bone costumes for Bronto. Okay, I'll just hover over each. Now, some of these bone costumes you have already seen. I'll still let you see some of the others. So this is my bone raptor. This is my bone raptor. You generally find such bone raptors as Alpha Raptors in Arc Fear Evolved event, but they have also made it accessible. So let me let you see how the bone raptors looks like. Looks really good. And here is my bone Triceratops. Wow, they look really scary with that eyes. And I actually, okay, this is my other part. I forgot to show you this part. So here are some of my dinos. This one is kind of like my flagship dino. Just like my Argentavis, this Baryonyx is irreplaceable for me. Ascendant saddle and all. So this is the dino I used in practically all of my cave videos. I used it for making all those cave runs. And this is my beaver. My beer, I use the beer only for getting 15 honey from those honey I can find somewhere between this triangle of mountains in the top, close to the volcano. This is my Megalosaurus. My Megalosaurus is really pretty, like it's white. So I decided not to put the reindeer costume because the whitishness will be disappearing, and you can see it contrasts perfectly with my other color combination. This is my Doed and my swamp cave frog and my beautiful looking Thylacoleo. Can I? Yes, like this. And on this side I have my... Bigger than I thought. Okay, Helena. So my Pteranodon. This is my Uranus, specially made for the snow cave with the color mutations. And by the way, this guy is awesome. This guy is absolutely awesome. This guy ripped apart the snow cave like it was nothing. And I like this black color design, black feathers. Now this zone, you can see, this zone was meant for only one thing, this entire area. It was just to get eggs, lot of eggs. As you can see, I have gotten a lot of eggs. So all of these are low level dinos I have captured only for getting eggs, farming eggs. A Phiomia for fertilizer or poop, Argentavis, Iguanodon, okay, your Dodos, Dodo for basic kibble, Raptors for simple kibble, Iguanodons for regular, Argentavis for superior, and on that side we are going to get the exceptional and extraordinary from the Rex and Uranus. This guy this guy you see, this guy I have colored the saddle as olive because he is meant to get as much fiber as it possibly can. As you can see, everything is put into delicate, so he is meant for collecting fiber. My otter, again, if you have seen my videos, my otter is one of my prized possession, and I put every single level into melee damage because this guy is supposed to insulate me, and I have made all of my boss videos with, I've made all my cave videos with this otter. And this is my Ankylosaurus for metal and other things. Now this is my Diadon. I don't take it to any boss fights. What I do is, after the boss fight ends, I use passive healing and other active healing by riding it to heal up my dinos. This is my feeding trough, which have some amount of mineral, and these were I had used it long back for my jerkies. I need to get the torch. Well, for some strange reason the color is not getting shown, so this would be all the important resources in violet. This will be rare flower and biotoxin. Because they are mostly flower and mushroom, I've colored them in green, forest green. The fertilized eggs in blue, advanced meat in dark red or brick, advanced veggies in dark green, normal veggies in green, cooked meat in red, cooked fish meat in orange, and spoiled meat in black. Okay, so all of my eggs are found here. Eggs and other special resources. I have no idea why I've done this. All my kibbles and my eggs. And next would be the biotoxins. I have farmed them using the Basilosaurus. Fertilized eggs, mostly Tech Rex, couple of Therizinos, and one Utyrannus. I will need to use the Utyrannus. These should be there. Second, I have not used it at all. Advanced meat, jerkies mostly. Advanced veggies, normal veggies, the black variant. Mostly it's for narcotics. Okay, so that's that. Now this is my hive, and it has, I have placed 3 stacks of rare flowers, so there is 14 honey inside. I take transmitter, and as you can see, oh wait, I do forget, this is my well, skeletal or bone rex. This is my bone rex. It behaves kind of jerky. Obviously you will know this guy. This is my special rex, the rex that destroyed all the 3 overseers, my personal rex, with my favorite color combination also. And these Therizinos are my boss army. They just came back from defeating the Alpha Overseer in my previous video, and they are all healed up thanks to my pig of Diadon. And I could have cryoed them and put them inside, but I want to display how proud I am of their achievement. So all 18 of them are there. And I don't have any more elements. Okay, fine. I'll just put some more element. That's okay. It's okay, no problem. I'll put some element over here. It's going to be morning. That's good. So these two are my, as you can see, dad and mom Rexes, from where I got this Rex and that Rex, and my dad and mom Uranus. They are very pretty. Now, let me change my gamma slightly. Okay. As you can see, this is the top of my base. I don't need this anymore. Now, when I was making the maze, I actually did exact calculations. I took pencil and paper, and well, I initially took pencil and paper, then I used you know, a Microsoft Excel spreadsheet and tried to find out what would be the best size in which I can make a base that should have everything I need, but should also be compact, and it should also be aesthetically pleasing. Well, I'm a perfectionist and I want everything to be just perfect, and eventually I came up with this design. So yeah, if you were to see my previous seasons videos, you will find that this stack of boxes are the same thing that I had used before also. Now coming back to my dinos, my Therizinos, these Therizinos are actually the children of these two. They are itself, you can see 14 and 19, so they are of multiple, the mom and dad are themselves of multiple generations. And I just enable mating from here and they start giving me the eggs. Can you hear something? Inside this ceiling are a stack of around 9 to 12 air conditioners. I don't exactly remember, it was either 9 or 12, and I just put my fertilized egg or eggs here and they hatch and they travel up to that place. Now before I go any further, I should mention a thing about my main two dinos. My Argentavis 2 with its beautiful color. This Argentavis, I use this Argentavis, which is really in the flag of the German colors, I use for killing alpha predators again. And any threat to my base, I just take out this Argentavis and kill the enemies, and it is leveled up exclusively in melee damage, and it's very powerful. Now this Argentavis, this is my primary dinosaur or my primary animal in the island map. Yes, this is my flagship, real flagship, the animal for me in my base. As you can see, it's leveled up in weight. So why is this my favorite and my ultimate animal in this base? Because I use it for everything. If I have to go from one place to another, I use this guy. If I have to transport heavy duty stuff, I use this guy. If I have to transport my Doedicus or Ankylosaurus to resource points, I use this guy. If I have to transport my Baryonyx or frog, I'll again use this guy. I use this for everything: scouting, killing bad guys, transporting stuff, and I use this also for a taming support mount. So My baryonyx and everything else I just captured using this guy and placed it here. Here. Look at that, a raptor. So this is my, taming pen. Gigantic taming pen. Used for medium to large size predators. That one was my... Let me just kill this guy. Can I kill this guy? Yeah, I can kill this guy. So this trap I use for taming most of my big dinos, including I lured my Therizinosaurus from someplace there into finally here. Same with my not my Uranus. I tamed my Therizinosaurus and I tamed most of my other like Ankylosaurus, Doed, baryonyx using this trap. I just dumped it here or lured it using this cave and placed a large bear trap here for the Therizino. It got stuck, then I closed the door and then it was lights out for them. This trap, you see, this is a simplified and very effective Argentavis trap. So the Argentavis I lured from the Dead Island cave, my RG1 and 2, both of them. I lured it from the Dead Island cave. They would make a run like this, and then I would do this using my Pteranodon and do a barrel roll here and move out. Then the Argentavis would get stuck here. Obviously, I would have one more stone railing here just after this first one, and after it gets stuck over here, I would just do this, and thus it will be stuck, completely stuck, no way to move. This trap was for my Therizino, so accidentally the Therizino I forgot to lock the gate, and somehow I could trap the Therizino using this trap, and it's still there. Now, when I made these gateways, I wanted to make sure there would be multiple paths in and out of the base, and so I have 3 gateways on each side and one gigantic behemoth gateway on the main entrance. Well, the main entrance I don't even use, it's just there for theme purposes. And initially these towers were not present, but I decided, it looks really nice to have these towers, so I just made these towers. Yeah, it looks nice. So I have a couple of entrances like this. As you can see, it looks very pretty. It really looks like a castle or something, or a fort. And go up. This I did not put any railings so that I can easily traverse from here to outside. This is my first level of viewing gallery. I mostly use this for sniping raptors and even Alpha Raptors sometimes. And my final level is this guy. This is used for, just for scenic purpose. I sometimes want to view how beautiful the scenery is. Ark is a very, very nice looking game, so that's why. Now, well, what should I say next? Well, the color combination. So the color combinations of this base are cyan for the ceilings or cyan for the floors. You have dark blue or navy for the steel parts, and you have sky or bluish white or sky, I forgot the name, I think it was called sky for the stone walls, and you have royalty or purple, or actually royalty is called royal purple for the the domes. As you can see, my favorite color is blue, so I wanted to make sure that it looks as blue as possible. Now I thought that deep blue doesn't look too good, so I made it cyan. Now my base is built with stone, and there are, there are certain types of stones that look cyan. They have this marine, aquamarine kind of color, and so I made this cyan. Now this royal pathway, this will be my main pathway from my main base straight outside, and it also goes to the other bases. Red I used for marking special zones like construction. These what would I say, economic zones would be marked in red. Same with the egg hatching zone, as well as the food zone, as well as my resource zone. They're all in red. Next, what next? So this is my stats, by the way. Well, this is my, and these are my stats. Now I have kept all of these points in reserve, so that I get to have all of the different things in the other maps up to Genesis and even Valkyro and Ragnarok. And I know that they are going to release a new map called ISO Crystal Isles, a community mod map that they have made official, so that will also have their own ingrams. And well, what else? Okay, my tame groups. Tame group 1 is for Therizinosaurus. So remember when I was doing the Take Cave videos, my 3 Take Cave videos, I was saying follow me using the J button, and only the Therizinos were following me, not my personal Rex. This was because my Therizinos are in Tame group 1, which I had selected. Tame group 2 is Utiranus, and Tame group 3 is my personal Tech Rex. Let's see. Well, that's... Is there anything else for me to see? Okay, there's a little thing I'm going to show you. Now this is really awesome. First thing to do is dismount. I don't need HLM. Now, inside water everything looks really bad. What happens if I do this? This is one of the coolest things you can do with Take Armor. It consumes power from this helmet. Now check something. Nothing? Well, it should be something. Yes. Can you see this? I can actually see everything. Everything I can see. And it also doesn't consume any energy. So yeah, I guess that's it. So this was a tour of my video. Tour of my base. I hope you had learned a couple of things about how to make bases that are both enjoyable as well as agreeable to you. And yeah, that's about it. And by the way, my favorite color, this is my color combination, blue, black and white, and that's how I do everything. Just me. Anyway, I hope you like the video. If you do, please like and subscribe. I have placed my take transmitter and it is turned on. So next thing I'll do is I will move to Scorched Earth. Yes, I will not go to the center, I'll go to Scorched Earth first. I'll complete the story maps, then I'll move to the other maps. Till then, just keep some patience. So I'll eventually be doing the 3 caves on the scorched earth along with the boss fights, the Manticore boss fights. Till then, hope you liked all these videos on the island map. Hope you enjoyed my island tour. If you do, please subscribe and like. I'll really appreciate it. And till then, goodbye and thank you for watching.